Here we are then, the EAFC League Domestic Cup Final taking place at Wembley Stadium between Arsenal and Wrexham. And before we get to the game, let's show you how both of these teams got this far. So here we go then, leg number 2 of this first round cup tie between Crystal Palace and Wrexham. The first one obviously finishing 0-0. Should this one finish level as well, we will go to the extra time and then penalties if need be after that. Crystal Palace hoping to give Selhurst Park a good showing here today, but that Wrexham squad looking very solid indeed. So it will be a very fine fixture, I am sure of that. Let's get underway. And that will be the end of the first half. Still nothing separating the two squads. Plays inwards to Isaac. Through back to Matoma. Swings it back to Isaac. The shot, and it's in. And Crystal Palace find the breakthrough goal. That would have been fantastic, but Wrexham still on the ball here. Trying to cut inwards. Robertson tackles up to Perisic. And Nkunku is in space. And the equalizer. And that's what happens when you leave Nkunku open in the center. It was a great through ball to begin with. Nkunku's got space on his right foot. He's put it away powerfully at the near post. So, end of regulation, still finishes all square. Thiago perhaps with space, and the shot, and it's in. And Palace choose not to defend, and Nkunku puts it away. But it's not going to be enough. Wrexham move on, much to the dismay of Crystal Palace. So then here we are at Anfield, the series between Liverpool and Arsenal to see who will go into the final four of the Domestic Cup. Obviously a home and away legged fixture here between the two sides. Liverpool coming off of a good series against Crewe Alexandra. Arsenal with the bye, not having to compete in that first round initially, but here they go. Let's see if they can slip themselves into the final four here. It will be Arsenal to kick off here at Anfield. To at least force Hugo Lloris into action. It's De Bruyne, the shot, and, well, commentary curse is definitely real because that's what's happened. Kevin De Bruyne, with what I believe is only one of his first goals for the club in all competitions. To Martinelli, who has Rashford. Under pressure from Grealish, Rashford turns the shot, and wow, he's put that one away. Hasn't really had the impact here today so far. Oh, but look at this, that ball well in the open. And Jack Grealish puts it away. And suddenly we have a game. And there it is. So Arsenal take the first leg away, 2-1. And so here we go then, match number 2 of this home and away legged series between Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal go into this ahead 2-1 on aggregate, but that Liverpool squad, in fairness to them, seemed pretty halfway decent. Take too many risks. Well, for the time being, Liverpool moving forward convincingly. It's Wilson, the shot, and it's in. And Liverpool make it 2-2 on aggregates. Well, it's Martinelli now. Martinelli, the shot turned away by Lloris. It's at the foot of Martin Odegaard. And just when Liverpool get things level, Arsenal pull back ahead. And Arsenal, has to be said, passing circles around Liverpool now. Martinelli, perhaps with some room here, lays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne, the shot, and it's in. There's Grealish, inwards to Eze. Eze, the shot, and it's in. And Liverpool, a squad that still only have 2 points in the regular season standings, has to be said, has handled this very well. But it's Martinelli into Odegaard and into the goal. What a finish then for Martin Odegaard. Odegaard to Rashford. Rashford, can he find De Bruyne? He can, and it's in. And that will absolutely do it then. And on aggregate, it goes down to 6-3, and that's going to do it. Great effort from Liverpool, but for Arsenal, they'll feel it was inevitable. And now we head to the racecourse ground for the semi-final matches of this domestic cup tournament. We kick things off with Wrexham hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers in what should be a fantastic fixture nonetheless between two squads. Definitely looking to strut their stuff and have the opportunity to add some silverware to the early history of these clubs. It will be Wolverhampton getting us underway to start. It's Danjuma. Oh, he tried the back heel to Madison. Nothing there. Less than a minute remaining. Oh, but Nkunku might be on the break now. Nkunku is all by himself versus Nick Pope. Nkunku, and it's in! Christopher Nkunku with the winning goal. Unbelievable stuff, and just when you thought this was going to be a 0-0 draw, Wrexham go up. And that'll do it. Wrexham 1-0 over Wolverhampton. And we're at the Molineux for what could be a very pivotal game here for Wolverhampton Wanderers. They need at least one goal here to draw level with Wrexham on aggregate. It's Fernandez. Oh, if he's through to Luis Diaz, it might be on here. No, and Luis Diaz is offsides. So there's the pass. Oh, he is well offsides as well, isn't he? Yeah, both feet and the elbow for good measure. So now it's Sinisterra. Inwards to Barnes. Barnes to Fernandez. Fernandez the shot. Oh, but this one's going to be called offsides. Yes, it will. That's going to be the call. Bruno Fernandez can't believe it. And let's see, has Lino gotten this one correctly? Yes, she has. Yep. And there it is. Wrexham into the final of the Domestic Cup. So here we are then at the Emirates for what should be a fantastic couple of fixtures this between Arsenal and Manchester United. Whoever wins this two fixtures here faces Wrexham in the cup final. Two squads that kind of need some momentum being built, especially that of Arsenal. Man United coming off of a 5-2 win against that of Liverpool last time out in the league. Arsenal 4-0 loss versus Crewe Alexandra, but they did advance to this round versus Liverpool. Rashford. Oh, Rashford's got some space here. Cancelo chooses not to defend. Rashford, and it's in. It's Timo Werner to Bentancur. The shot, and it's in. Rodrigo Bentancur with the equalizer. Oh, tackled by Cancelo. And now Cancelo moving forwards now. He's got Werner inwards. That ball to Haaland. Haaland, oh, the volley. And it's taken a poor bounce off of Flecken. And just like that, Man United go 2-1 up. Well, here it is. It's Cancelo, the cross coming in. Haaland strikes it with such pace. Flecken, in fairness, gets a great touch to it. But I'm afraid it's gone off his hand and then back off his head and into the goal. That's exactly what's happened. Rashford waits a little too long and can't find his attempt, but it's Mohamed Kudus now to Rashford, the shot, and it's in! Equalizer for Marcus Rashford in the 83rd minute. 2 minutes added time, 3 minutes is the call from the fourth official. It's now Martinelli inwards to Odegaard. Can he find Rashford? He can. Marcus Rashford all by himself, and it's in! Goodness me, I mean, I tell you what, brilliant fixture this, and we've still got a second 90 minutes to come. Arsenal lead on aggregate, and Marcus Rashford with the hat trick nonetheless. And so now we head to Old Trafford, United down 3-2 on aggregate after Marcus Rashford puts away a hat trick, scores a winner in the dying moments nonetheless. But never doubt a United squad when they're playing at Old Trafford. It's got to be Marcus Rashford, hasn't it? But Mohamed Kudus the shot and turned away by Ederson. A good shot then from Kudus. We'll say good save from Ederson. Oh God, see a far his finger bent backwards? That doesn't happen. So Kudus. Mohamed Kudus working inwards. Oh, and he's brought down in the box, and it's going to be a penalty. United could go down 4-2 on aggregate if De Bruyne puts it away. Here comes the Belgian, and it's saved by Ederson. Over to Odegaard, to Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus now, the shot, and it's in. Martinelli to Rashford. Rashford, remember, scoring the hat-trick in the first fixture. It's Martinelli to Odegaard. Odegaard, the shot, and it's in for another. And turned away, and it will be Arsenal through to the final. All right, then, here's the starting lineup for Lansie's Arsenal squad. They're running the 4-3-3 attack formation. That back four of Malaysia, Timber, Saliba, and Wan-Bissaka has shown a little bit of holes in the recent games, in the regular season league games. Look for that to kind of be the weak point of the squad, but everything else is absolutely packed with talent. Kevin De Bruyne and Joelinton in midfield, Odegaard the attacking midfielder position, and then that front three of Gabriel Martinelli, Marcus Rashford, and Mohamed Kudus. You get these guys the ball, they will score. And of course, Flecken in goal should be a squad that, if they find themselves in the attacking third, they'll definitely be one to look out for. And now Wrexham starting 11, really different look compared to what they looked just a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, the trade deadlines impacted a lot of this squad. That back three of Luke Shaw, Thiago Silva, and Diogo Dalot. Luke Shaw has been an absolutely phenomenal defender for Wrexham this season. Sandro Tonali brought in from Wolverhampton at the central defensive midfielder role. Yuri Tielemans on the left, Bruno Fernandes in the center, and Thiago on the right. And then the front three of Jack Grealish, Christopher Nkunku, and Phil Foden. Look out for Grealish to make some moves here. He's the league-leading player in assists this season, so if he gets that ball to Nkunku in the center, it could very well be a goal for Wrexham. And here we go. All the tension built up to now. It's Arsenal getting us underway. This 4-3-3 attack for Arsenal should prove to, be more heavier in the final third of the pitch rather than, more quality in defense, which is something that Arsenal's lacked in recent weeks, is quality in that back line. But it's Mohamed Kudus now, tries to get a shot tackled. The league table coming into today looks like this. Arsenal do sit atop the table at 22 points, and Wrexham down in 5th at 18. But two very good seasons for the teams nonetheless, and Wrexham very active at the trade deadline, bringing in a lot of players. Sandro Tonali's in, Virgil van Dijk's out, Phil Foden's in, Harvey Barnes is out. Harvey Barnes actually played quite a good key role in that win for Ipswich versus that of Crewe Alexandra, which has opened the gap at the top of the table between Arsenal and Crewe. It's Rashford to Joelinton to Martinelli. Martinelli, can he get past Diogo Dalot? He can, but it's out for a corner after the save by the Argentinian Emiliano Martinez. One of the best keepers in today's game. A good save nonetheless. Of course, a comfortable one at that, naturally. And corner here. Looks as if it'll be Martinelli to take said corner. He's got a fair chance here. Lots of men in the box. That corner swung in. It's about the penalty area. The header out for a goal kick. Joelinton nearly had one of the goals of the season. Just wide of the mark, then off the woodwork and out of play. Very good effort from the Brazilian. I mean, the question surrounding this Arsenal team has to be with the defense, as we were mentioning. And they got some quality players there, Wan-Bissaka, Jury, and Timber. It's a squad that does slightly less. They've gone for the attacking presence. And with Marcus Rashford, well, there it is. Marcus Rashford, who else but him, the league-leading goal scorer, and the opening goal in the cup final. Well, here it is again. Martin Odegaard gets past Sandro Tonali relatively with ease, and Rashford's able to turn around Thiago Silva onto his left foot. Oh, Martinez just misses it too. Nearly gets him on the inner thigh, but just misses. And for Arsenal, it took them 13 minutes. And now Wrexham have to try to find somewhat of a comeback here already. Not a lot of the time do we see this Wrexham squad down like this. They're a team that, well, let me get the statistics back up, has lost 4 times this season has drawn 3 of them. That's why they're kind of in this points hole at the moment, whereas the likes of Arsenal and Crewe Alexandra have lost, but have only drawn 1, so they're either really winning or losing, those 2 teams. Arsenal 7 wins on the season out of the 12 matches they've played. Here's Luke Shaw. Sandro Tonali, the central defensive midfielder, trying to advance the ball forward to Christopher Nkunku now. Nkunku has Fernandes forward, but he's got to try to find his way around Kevin De Bruyne. That one's not going to happen. Oh, but we have a free kick here. Now that I didn't expect. And it's Fernandes to take, and that one out of reach of Flecken, and it's in. What a finish from the set piece then. He's put it so well. See that again? Yeah, he's curved it past the wall then. Top bins as it gets right there. Yeah, brilliantly done. But I'd actually like to take a moment here. We're going to actually go back and see what the foul was. We didn't get a replay of it. It was relatively quickly taken. Can we just go back and kind of see what's happened? So this is the move now on Nkunku versus Jurriën Timber here. Nkunku trying to play it about. I don't actually... Maybe there. I mean, this is such a minuscule event to happen for a free kick. It has to be said, that one kind of a bad call then from the official. And it's wound it up significantly for that of Arsenal. It's now level pegging because of a questionable free kick call then. Of course, you know, Fernandes had to be able to put the kick away. That was the hard part. But you have to be said, that was kind of a lackadaisical call then by the official. William Saliba now has Wan-Bissaka on the right. Jack Grealish, the man who originally was drafted by Crystal Palace, that was my team, traded over to Frenchie's squad for Raphael Varane, that being Liverpool, and then Liverpool trading over to Wrexham. Jack Grealish been on the move this season, and until he found that Liverpool squad now, he is actually one of the leading assist players in the league. He's actually had a very good second half to this season. Mohamed Kudus versus Luke Shaw here at the touchline, inwards to Martin Odegaard. Yuri Tielemans, the Belgian, trying to hunt him down here towards the corner. Back to Kudus, inwards to Joelinton. Joelinton may have space to shot, and that one turned away by Martinez and out for a corner. And it'll be Martinelli to take. Expecting Martinelli to walk away with at least a goal here. After it's said and done, can't really pick which team's going to win. But I think Martinelli could at least get a goal. A header from Joelinton, and he'll get it this time. 2-1 to Arsenal. Well, you remember on one of the initial corners, he had that header very close to going in. It was off the woodwork. This time he's put it away. And we got to see this again here. So corner's going to come swung in. And I think Martinez is well off his line. He's outside of his 6-yard box then when that corner is actually into the middle. And there's nobody in the way of the goal. There's Martinez there. You can see him outside of the box in your picture. I'm afraid that one kind of on Martinez, has to be said, his positioning very poor. It's 2-1 to the Arsenal squad. And I think for Wrexham, they shouldn't panic. You know, now that these teams have each scored at least one goal, we're going to see them, you know, break those championship fixture nerves. But we'll have to wait and see, as it's Marcus Rashford moving forward now. Rashford from distance. Turned away again by Martinez out for another corner. So Martinez, despite being responsible for that second goal, I'd say, is also responsible for keeping Wrexham in this game. He's made a couple of good quality saves so far. It will be Kevin De Bruyne to take the corner. It looks as if Odegaard's been called close. That corner swung in. Joelinton again, headed away, I think by Phil Foden was that. but still in possession of Arsenal with Gabriel Martinelli. And a good tackle. And now Christopher Nkunku trying to move forward past William Saliba. He'll play backwards to Diogo Dalot. Thiago to Dalot. To Thiago. It's Fernandez. To Sandro Tonali. More or less expecting him to have a big influence on this game, Tonali. Hasn't really done it so far. You know, despite Wrexham playing with the 3 in defense, Tonali's supposed to be kind of the anchor man, really. It's Jack Grealish to the Belgian Yuri Tielemans now. And Tielemans swing inwards past Wan-Bissaka. No, not quite. Good tackling. Martin Odegaard now. First half about to come to a close, but it's Marcus Rashford perhaps with room. Cuts inwards to Odegaard. 3 minutes added time. Thiago Silva trying to tackle, finds De Bruyne. Tonali there. Tonali trying his best to close him down. Thiago Silva versus Rashford, back to De Bruyne. That ball out of harm's way for the time being, and now Nkunku has to find a way forward here. Oh, may have Phil Foden. Phil Foden may have slipped past Malaysia. Plays inwards to Nkunku. Back to Foden. Foden the shot, saved by Flecken. That was a good save there by Flecken. Although I think Foden probably could have done a little bit more. But Bruno Fernandes to take the corner here in the dying moments of the first half. That corner swung in at the near post. Nobody really there to help. Oh, back inwards to Fernandes. Wrexham still on the attack here. Tackled by Malaysia. And that's going to do it for the first half. So, Arsenal strike early, Wrexham strike back, and Arsenal strike again via a great header from Joelinton. 2-1 the score here as the first half comes to a close. You have to say that Emi Martinez has been really the bright spot so far for Wrexham. Even being down 2-1 has really kept them in this game. We'll have to wait and see. Second half coming your way here in a moment. More possession for Arsenal. Yeah, that seems about right, really. Arsenal spent a little bit more time in the ball. More passes attempted. Higher pass accuracy. More tackles as well. Usually you don't see that. Usually the team that is less in possession will have more tackles. That's not the case. Arsenal have done well in defense. Player of the game so far goes to Bruno Fernandes. His goal, at least for Wrexham. For Arsenal, though, 7-4 for both Rashford and Odegaard. Of course, Joelinton as well at the 7-3. Some good quality players, that Arsenal midfield. Back underway here, Wrexham get us going. Bruno Fernandes already trying to run into the Arsenal midfield. Rory Tielemans now over to Thiago. Tielemans again to Nkunku. Oh, here's Thiago. Oh, I tell you what, he wanted to play something forward there to Foden. He thought better of it at the last minute. Tielemans to Fernandes to Nkunku. Oh, can he get it past the Englishman of Wan-Bissaka? He can. It's Grealish inwards. Fernandes tackled. And now Martinelli to Rashford. Rashford plays inwards to Joelinton. Joelinton to Odegaard. Rashford may have space here. He does. Marcus Rashford the shot. Another good save by Martinez. Yep, Emi Martinez coming to the rescue again. I don't even know what we're looking at the moment. Oh, there we go. So, corner coming up here. It looks as if it'll be Kevin De Bruyne to take. Arsenal only with a couple of men inwards. 3 of them to be exact. Joelinton on the edge of the box. That ball swung in at the header of Phil Foden. Finally cleared away by Fernandes. That was risky, though. Although back to, well, he tried to get it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne still has it here. Kevin De Bruyne, the shot saved. And Diogo Dalot has to get it away, which he does. Up to Foden. Back to Thiago Silva, the Brazilian. Martinelli. Arsenal playing slightly possessive at the moment, although still trying to really work their way forward. It's Joelinton now to De Bruyne. Gets past Foden. It's Martinelli. Rashford can't get it. It's Fernandez. It's Phil Foden. Backwards to Diogo Dalot and Thiago. It's Rory Tielemans now. Inwards to Thiago. Hour gone here. Half an hour remaining. And Wrexham need to get back on the attack. It's Bruno Fernandes. Trying to work inwards now. Can he get past Jurrien Timber? Not quite, not yet. As Grealish. I don't even know what Grealish was trying to do there. Backheeled it straight into the feet of Odegaard. Wasted possession there. Wan-Bissaka to Timber. Wan-Bissaka again. Englishman inwards to Mohamed Kudus. To Martin Odegaard. Kudus to Martinelli. Kudus may have De Bruyne here. Only about 20 minutes remaining. To Joelinton. Joelinton working inwards, tackled by Thiago Silva and calls for penalties. Nothing of it. Fernandez gets it to Thiago, back to Luke Shaw. There's Jack Grealish. To Fernandez. Wrexham have to get going here, really. Only a couple of minutes left in real time. Thiago to Phil Foden. Phil Foden to Nkunku. Nkunku! Wow, good save by Flecken. And it'll be Bruno Fernandes to take the corner. Looks as if it'll be Nkunku drawn close. Fernandes will play close. Nkunku trying to work inwards now. Oh, Christopher Nkunku, the shot turned away again by Flecken. Doesn't appear that you're going to get Flecken at the near post. They've had a couple of those shots already. And great saves. Nonetheless, we'll look at it again here. Yep. Routine stuff then. Only about 15 minutes remaining in game time. Drawn close is Thiago. Thiago trying to work inwards now. To Nkunku. Nkunku swarmed here, but trying his best. Christopher Nkunku, that one tackled by, I believe it was Jurrien Timber. And Arsenal on the attack once more with Mohamed Kudus inwards to Joelinton. Oh, here's Rashford. Rashford to Kudus. Sandro Tonali's been brought down. Oh, and I think Kudus is hurt. Yes, he is. See it again here versus Tonali. Yep, they just kind of tangled their legs, really. Tonali gets back up. Kudus doesn't. Throw in either way. Somerville, the replacement. And played outwards. Here's Thiago. Thiago to Sinisterra. Sinisterra's come on. And Marcus Rashford moving forward now, has Martin Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard might be in space. Can Luke Shaw close him down? He can. Less than 10 minutes remaining here. Fernandez to Tielemans to Nkunku. Try to get to Sinistera. Oh, Sinistera, good tackle. It's Sinistera. As Thiago. Thiago to Foden. Phil Foden the shot again. A brilliant save by Flecken. And another substitution being made. It's Beto replacing Thiago. That corner swung in. Headed inwards, and it's the equalizer. And wouldn't you believe it, the substitute of Beto comes on and puts away the equalizer with less than 5 minutes remaining. Here it is again. Brilliantly placed corner. And in the middle like that. Again, Flecken's slightly off his line there. Could have been more towards the near post. I'm not actually sure why Arsenal didn't have a man on that post. Usually you have one on the corners. You have one on either post. As you can see, Lansiee is standing there. But a brilliant header nonetheless. And an even game, 2-2, heading into the final minutes. Remember, extra time and penalties to come if need be. Certainly looks like that's a possibility. But it's Grealish now. To Nkunku. He's got Beto in the middle. Oh, Nkunku working inwards. And Nkunku still trying. Wan-Bissaka. I don't want to say a half-hearted clearance. It wasn't fantastic, was it? Somerville to Rashford. Sandro Tonali in defense. Luke Shaw there as well. Backheel pass to Odegaard. 4 minutes at a time. Joelinton to Lansiee on the far side. On the near side. Far side for him, by the way. Odegaard to De Bruyne. Back to Odegaard again. Oh, Somerville to Marcus Rashford. And Sandro Tonali. Well, I tell you what, lucky he didn't get a foul called on there. That's looked a little bit more foul-worthy than the tackle did, which brought the Bruno Fernandes free kick. But 2-2 at the end of regulation. We go to extra time. 30 extra minutes of time to be played. 2 15-minute extra time halves. And penalties after that, if need be, here in the domestic cup final. Wrexham now having the domination possession again, only 4% more. Slightly less passes attempted. Equalish pass accuracy. Arsenal more tackles. Good performance so far. Goes to Bruno Fernandes. The goal and the assist so far for Wrexham. Martin Odegaard, Joelinton. And Marcus Rashford naturally. So here we go. 15 minutes in this first half of extra time. An additional 15 minutes after that if need be. Well, absolutely. That's going to happen. The penalties are if need be. We're not playing golden goal. Well, this is kind of what happened with Wrexham in the first round versus Crystal Palace. They left it very late like that and somehow managed to bring it to extra time. They did end up winning that. But Marcus Rashford now the shot. Oh, from distance it's Rashford. Well, 3.5 minutes into extra time and Marcus Rashford puts it away from distance. Well, here it is. That's a beautiful pass from Summerlin, first of all. And Rashford has taken that. A little surprised Martinez couldn't get closer to it and make some sort of save. Rashford's second goal of the day, then, comes in a very crucial stage in the game. And now Wrexham have to play from the back foot. And about 10 minutes remain here in extra time, the first half. Fernandez to Beto. Beto had Sinistera forward. He tried to get round Martin Odegaard and whoever else it was. And now it's Somerville. Somerville tackled by Luke Shaw, unable to keep it in play. And out for a corner. Here it is again. Beautiful finish. Oh, Martinez was close, wasn't he? At least from that angle, it certainly looked. Played it short to Rashford. Rashford trying to work inwards to Jurrien Timber. Sandro Tonali getting that one away, and now it's Grealish inwards to Nkunku, to Sinisterra. Wrexham could be moving well here. Through ball. Oh, tried to slip it past Joelinton. Good interception. Critical one, that as well. Martinelli to Rashford. Oh, this one might be through to Somerville if Luke Shaw can't stay on it. Inwards to De Bruyne. Luke Shaw can't get a tackle. That time he can. And Sandro Tonali clears away. It's Nkunku. Nkunku to Sinisterra. Sinisterra has to turn inwards. 2 minutes added time here. Youri Tielemans back to Sandro Tonali. It's Tielemans to Nkunku. Nkunku the shot. What a save from Flecken. Well, he's tried to go for accuracy and curl it past the keeper that time. Good effort, but saved even better. And that's the end of the first half of extra time. Marcus Rashford and Arsenal score early. 3-2 the score. Still all to play for. Wrexham had a good attack going there in the back end of the first half. I'm assuming this game isn't over yet. Yeah, possession kind of leveled back up. A couple of more shots for Wrexham there. All looks about right. 15 minutes remain for Wrexham to find an equalizer. Anything's possible, especially when it takes place at Wembley. Odegaard can't quite. Can't quite get past Odegaard. Oh, Rashford's gotten Thiago Silva off the ball then. Rashford's going to have to dribble to the corner. I'm assuming Arsenal is going to more or less just park the bus in the second half. What that means is they're basically just going to sit on the ball the whole time and not really risk anything. Whereas Wrexham, you may see play more direct. Youri Tielemans now, 10 minutes remain. It's Fernandez. Fernandez has Phil Foden. Phil Foden working inwards, a shot again saved by Flecken. And Foden has taken a shot like that at Flecken about 3 times now, every once saved at the near post. You're not going to beat him there. You're just not, I'm afraid. That ball swung inwards. Temporarily to safety. Although Martinelli trying to bring it into space. Luis Sinisterra always gotten past him as well. Martinelli has Odegaard and Rashford in the center. Great tackle from Silva. Tielemans to Grealish, to Nkunku, to Beto. Beto has Grealish. 5 minutes remain. Grealish going to get past Wan-Bissaka. Lofted inwards to Tielemans outside the box. Youri Tielemans to Fernandez. Still Fernandez now. Oh, Fernandez working that ball into a great position. Can he find a cross? Tackled off the ball. And Lansiee now to Odegaard. Just a couple of minutes remain. Wrexham need to get this ball back quickly. Oh, but it's through to Somerville. Somerville, can he do it? Yes, he can! Somerville, who hasn't touched the field this whole season for Arsenal, puts away the winning goal. Here it is again on the break. Martinez beaten. Wonderful finish. Oh, he's gone through the leg of Martinez as well, hasn't he? And, well, that really about does it. How much added time does the official give us? It's 2 minutes. I'm afraid Wrexham probably... Sorry, that's 1 minute. Well, the board says 2. I'm not lying about that. It's Nkunku. Tackled. Well, back to the feet of Grealish here. Pelchak. Grealish puts that one away. A lot of celebrations for still being down. Well, good play from Tielemans to kind of muscle the defender off the ball then. And Grealish does get it past Flecken. Yeah, good finish then. Had it come about 10 minutes earlier for Wrexham, this would have been a fantastic end to the game. But Arsenal will take this kickoff here knowing they are domestic cup champions. And there it is. Arsenal win the first ever Manager League Domestic Cup. Lansiee has assembled quite the team. And for forward in Wrexham, well, they did all they could, unfortunately for them. That was a fantastic game, though. And Arsenal reap the rewards of their hard work. And they'll be the first team this season to lift silverware. Perhaps they'll lift the league title as well, with how well they've been playing. Martin Odegaard to lift it, and deserved. Arsenal champions.